So I said in my last post last night before I signed off for the day that I was going to someplace special that had just opened a couple of weeks ago. It actually opened on June 24th. That is Dolly Parton's Truck Stop. It's the Dolly's Tennessee Travel Stop. It's on I-65, exit 22 in, I don't remember the town at the moment, but I'll mention it later. Going to give a little review and a little walkthrough of the place. Something I've been kind of wanting to do for a while now with some of the more unique truck stops like the Iowa 80 or Jubit's, or another cool one that I want to get back to is the Kinley 95 in Kinley, North Carolina. And kind of let those of you who don't travel much or have never stopped at one of these places kind of see what they're like. So I will be back in a minute with some footage of the inside and the outside of Dolly's Tennessee Travel Stop. So this is the parking lot. I'm giving the parking lot a 10 out of 10 right now because there was a lot of space left over when I got here last night about 10 o'clock. From what I could tell when I woke up, it never really filled up. There were still a bunch of open spots. Sorry about that. This is walking through the parking lot up to the building. Like I said, it's a pretty decent sized parking lot. That building over there, I believe that was a mechanic shop at one time. Doesn't look like it's in use at the moment. They could redesign this parking lot and get a little bit more parking spaces in it. Right there, that's a gate, entry gate, yeah. So either they had paid parking at one point in time or they plan on doing paid parking again, which anybody that knows a trucker, we hate to pay to park. I mean, we're going to spend hundreds, if not thousands of dollars in your establishment. Why do we have to pay to park there? Walking up to the east side of the building here, that is going to assume a replica of one of Dolly's old tour buses. Cool thing about that bus, the display side there is like bedazzled with these big plastic gems everywhere. It's really kind of cool looking. They do have EV charging, which is cool. They also have a dog park. It's kind of hard to see because it's foggy. But yeah, this is coming into the building. Like I said, it's a nice place. I don't rate it real high. They only had a buffet this morning for breakfast. Food wasn't great. They had biscuits and gravy, and the gravy had no sausage in it, so I thought that was kind of a standard thing with biscuits and gravy. You put sausage in the gravy, but apparently not. This is a little patio that's out back of the building. Come out here, relax, play some cornhole. They've got a backdrop over here to take pictures. This is the inside. Sorry about my camera worker. I was doing this on my phone and I tried to zoom out and I zoomed in and then I zoomed out and then zoomed back in again. Yeah, it's a little weird. There's a drum set there. I'm assuming these are all replicas of instruments that Dolly's played. There was guitar, acoustic guitars, electric guitars, mandolins, violins, a couple of stand-up basses. There was a harp over there. They've also got a really cool piano that's all jeweled out on display up there on the shelf. Like I said, wasn't real impressed with the food. Didn't get to see the menu, and I'm not going to stay around for lunch because I got to get home. But there is a little performance area in here. Yeah, this is out in the store. Again, not super impressed with this place. It's more of a Dolly Parton memorabilia kind of thing than an actual truck stop. They do have a little lunch counter, kind of grab and go, hamburgers, hot dogs, pulled pork sandwiches, stuff like that. Wasn't real impressed with that. Hamburger was $5.50 and all you literally got was meat and bread, no cheese. Didn't even see any condiments or anything, ketchup, mustard, whatever put on the burgers. So yeah, I'm not super enthused personally. I mean, other people may love it here, but yeah, I'm not big on it. They do have fountain drinks, coffee, whatnot, standard truck stop gas station fare. Pretty good selection of cold drinks. Snacks and whatnot are a little lacking, and some of them are severely overpriced in my opinion. Also, for being a truck stop, they're lacking on a lot of truck stop essentials like fluids, oil, antifreeze, windshield washer fluid, stuff like that. There is a cigarette counter back over here in the corner, and there was a driver's lounge over there. Another thing I'm not real impressed with is the way the fuel island is set up. I mean, the fuel island itself is fine. Here it is right here, but there's no fuel desk. What would be a fuel desk should be right here, and that's the driver's lounge. So if you've got to go inside, it's a little bit of a walk. Not a huge problem, but it's just kind of annoying. This place opened 2 weeks ago. It is not new. It's a rebrand of an existing truck stop. They just came in and put some lipstick on a pig, basically. This is just, it looks tacky back here. This is a place where most people aren't gonna see, but I was, trying to get a fuel island. There's the patio again. View of the fuel island, so people could see what that was like. There is more car parking here in the back for employees and visitors because you can enter onto the patio from there. Parking wise, I give it a 10 out of 10. Food, from what I saw, I'm only going to give it like a 5 out of 10. Meeting truck driver needs, 3 out of 10. I'm going to give it an overall score of 6 out of 10. Video's coming to an end, so drop a like and a comment and a share. That'd be great. Thanks for watching. See y'all later.